Welcome to the November edition of the President's Corner. This month I'm elated to highlight some of the incredible work happening on campus in regard to assessment, as well as to pay homage to Native American Heritage Month. I am here at the Hurd Museum. This breathtaking world-class museum is just a short distance from PC's campus. In 1929, 9 brief years after Phoenix College opened its doors to learners in Central Phoenix, the Hurd opened with the mission to be the world's preeminent museum for the presentation, interpretation, and advancement of American Indian art, emphasizing its intersection with broader artistic and cultural themes. This is one story in the complex history of indigenous people in Central Phoenix. This land is tribal land. A short distance away is Still Indian School Park, where many indigenous people were brought for forced assimilation programs. Recently, we witnessed firsthand the disparities that unfortunately still exist on the Navajo reservation as the pandemic severely impacted communities there. In November, we mark Native American History Month. This is a wonderful time to reflect on the contributions and traditions of indigenous people. PC is and has always been an institution built on the tenets of equity, diversity, and inclusion. I encourage you, take time out this month to learn more about the diverse and unique cultures and experiences of our Native American community members, and take time out to celebrate the rich tapestry their stories form. I have the awesome opportunity to introduce to you 2 great faculty members that you know so well, Dr. Debbie Webster and Dr. Amy Marin, and they're doing amazing work around assessment at Phoenix College. So I want you to know a little bit more about the work that they're doing. So I have a question. We're going to do a quick little short interview so that you have a better understanding around the assessment efforts that are taking place at Phoenix College. So, Dr. Webster, first question to you. What does this work mean to you in being engaged in assessment work?
Assessment means a lot to me. Coming even from my background, most of my work previously, before I even came to Phoenix College, was centered around assessment. And assessment means to me is taking a thorough look at something and seeing how I can improve it. So assessment has always been a big part of who I am. So at Phoenix College, when I had the opportunity to join the assessment team and to really get involved in assessment, I was trying to think of ways that the whole college can take part in finding out how our students are doing, what we can do to improve, anything that we can continuously do to improve. So for me, assessment just means making sure that we are delivering what we're supposed to be given to our students, that they are walking away with something very valuable, and that they can continue to walk away with something valuable. And if we need something to improve and take a look at ourselves and us as faculty and staff and see what we can do to improve, for me, that means a lot. So my involvement in assessment is just that. I want to see what we can continuously do to improve, to make students better, to make ourselves better, and to make the college overall.
I love that response. And conversely, so Dr. Marin, we know that equity is very critical to the work that we're doing at Phoenix College. We were founded almost 100 years ago, really 100 years ago this year, around providing opportunities for those who would not have otherwise had opportunities. But you've done some research around equity and equitable outcomes. Talk to us a little bit about that work as it aligns with the assessment initiatives at Phoenix College.
Yeah, we are super excited. Phoenix College has gotten involved in a research partnership with the University of North Carolina in Charlotte and also Waubonsie Community College. And the universities and community colleges have decided to collect data on equity to try to look at how we can close achievement gaps by altering the types of assessments that we do. And we're finding just some wonderful research. We just presented at the IUPUI Assessment Institute, big national conference last month. And later in the spring, we're going to be sharing more of those findings with the campus so that more faculty can get involved and maybe making some minor adjustments to their assignments and assessments that will help us to continue to close those achievement gaps for our students from underrepresented populations. So we're super excited. Very much Phoenix College is on the forefront with the research that's going on in this area of equity and assessment.
I love that. Again, I have Dr. Amy Marin and Dr. Debbie Webster, uh, our gurus as it relates to the work that we are doing. And I think they call themselves CIA. Is that the right pronunciation? If you could tell us what that means. So we've seen that in emails. What is that, CIA?
We tried to come up with an acronym because at other colleges they have their little special for this. So we was thinking, what's a catchy kind of acronym that we can use? And CIA, Continuous Improvement Assessment. That seemed like we could say we're investigators. How can we investigate to do this improvement? So it just seemed to fit. So I love that acronym. And if you notice, we put it on everything now. So hopefully you guys will love it too and all become investigators too.
I love it. I love it. So my last question to Dr. Marin and Dr. Webster, how can the college get involved in assessment initiatives at Phoenix College?
Please visit the assessment website on the homepage, go under assessment, and we have an updated website with lots of great information that walks through exactly how all of us can be involved. Everyone who has any kind of a role with students can enter assessment data, and the more data we have, the more information we have to continuously improve student learning.
Yes.
And Dr. Webster, any concluding thoughts?
Well, just to make sure every semester that you go on there and you are using that portal, I make sure I send out reminders, and so far people have really been engaging and putting their projects and special assignments in the CAP. So please continue to do that. And then we have a new individual assignment that's going to come up annually, and a department project that's going to come up annually. So we just finished those forms, and those particular forms will help close the loop, particularly for HLC, who's looking for that closing of the loop. So we're excited for all the new things that we're doing, and we're going to continuously think of new ideas where we can improve. So.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. And for those that don't know, HLC means the Higher Learning Commission. So if you will take the opportunity to do a Google search, you can learn a little bit more about the Higher Learning Commission and the work that is done there and how it aligns with the work that we're doing. Again, thank you so much, Dr. Webster, Dr. Marin, with all the great work that you're doing. And again, campus, if you would like to learn more about our assessment efforts, please reach out to these great faculty who are very invested in this work. Thank you so much, faculty, for your time. It's been wonderful speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you sharing these few minutes with us this month. Thank you for your continued efforts as we move forward. There are many exciting initiatives moving forward despite the obstacles presented by the pandemic. In the coming months, I look forward to sharing more information with you about all of the amazing work being accomplished around campus. If you have story suggestions, please remember to send them to president@phoenixcollege.edu. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break and know that the best is still yet to come.